What up, everyone? Big Kev back in the building. Today we have another one about American versus British English differences. I've done one of these before, and I was pretty surprised by the amount that I didn't know. So let's see what this one has in store for us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's check it out.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you lots of different pictures of everyday things which you would see, and all I want you to do is just tell me what you see.
Got it.
Okay, let's go. First one here.
A line.
A what? Bicycle?
Line. They're in a queue, right? Standing in a queue.
Oh, okay. I got you. Why make the bike the focal point of the line? Yeah, I mean, I've heard queue plenty of times before. I would call like when people are actually standing all outside a line, but that one's not that surprising to me.
No, they're standing in a line.
So we'd say queue. What's this?
A calculator.
But what are they doing? What subject?
Math.
Maths.
Math.
Maths.
Why do they pluralize it for?
Singular.
Maths. What's
That's odd.
that?
A car.
What kind of car?
A station wagon.
It's an estate car.
It's a what car? Yeah, I've never heard that term before. An estate car? Like, isn't like the estate like your household? Kind of like the land that you live on? I thought that was like referred to as their estate in overseas.
That's a station wagon.
Estate.
Yeah.
What's this?
Training wheels.
Training. What? Because he's using them for training.
Yeah.
They're stabilizers. Because they're
Funny.
Because they're
I've never heard that, but I mean, at least it makes sense. I get that one.
stabilizing him. What's this?
A cup.
Is a glass.
It's a cup.
What's this?
Yeah, I mean, that's a glass. I mean, I'd call that a glass also. That one's not weird at all.
Stroller.
Pram. Pram.
A perambulator? I've never heard of either one of those things before. Wow, I'm surprised by how many of these already that I don't know.
Stroller.
Pram. What's this?
Garbage.
That's rubbish.
I've heard that before. I don't know why it's called rubbish, but I've definitely heard that term many times.
A shopping cart.
Trolley. What's the baby?
I thought like a trolley. Do they refer to those here like trains sometimes? Like a version of like a San Francisco, they have trolley cars.
Got in his mouth.
Pacifier.
That's far.
Do you mean a dummy?
A dummy? I've never heard that one before either. That's an interesting term for it.
Pacifier.
Dummy.
How'd they come up with dummy for that?
That's a refrigerator.
Fridge. We just say fridge. Do you say
Okay, I mean, just shortening it. That makes sense.
refrigerator?
You say refrigerator.
We just say fridge.
That's a traffic circle.
A traffic circle. We call that a roundabout because they go roundabout the roundabout, but you don't have roundabouts in
We
America.
don't have
do you?
many of those. I think there's like 9 in total. That's a
Yeah, I like that name better.
mailbox.
Pigeonhole.
A pigeonhole? Did they used to have? Is that how they used to have their mail delivered by pigeon? I mean, I know like people can train pigeons to give messages. That's a weird term for it.
It's a truck.
Lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
That's another big one.
Truck.
Never
What's this?
That's a sweater.
Jumper.
That's
heard
a
that term before.
Car
I didn't know it actually referred to a sweater though.
park.
I like their term just as much because it's where you park your car. It's a car park. I get it.
is a trunk.
Boot.
That is
I've heard that term before, but I don't really know why it's called that.
dish soap.
Dish soap. Dish soap because it's soap for the dishes.
Soap for the dishes.
It's like human soap, but dish soap.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
call the soap that you use in the shower, do you call that human soap?
No.
What do you call it?
Shampoo.
Shampoo, but that's for your hair though, isn't it?
No.
Okay, so dish soap, washing up liquid.
That's a zucchini.
I don't like that name at all. That's stupid. Washing up liquid. That just seems like it's too much of a mouthful.
Courgette.
That is an eggplant.
Aubergine.
I've heard of aubergine before. Never heard of courgette before.
Aubergine.
That is a cell phone.
Mobile.
That is
That makes
the
sense.
check.
It's the bill.
It's the
Makes
check.
sense.
Those are pants.
Trousers. That's
Definitely pants.
All right, we're on a streak of a few that I actually agree with and have heard many times before.
a classic one. Trousers, pants.
Yeah,
What are they playing?
Soccer.
football.
Football. Because you kick the ball with your foot, so it's football.
It makes sense, but it's just too confusing. With then you have to do like American football, European football, but it's not European because it's South America. It's worldwide football versus American football. It's just easier. Call it soccer here. I know that's like blasphemous for many people, but it just is. At least in the United States, where football is the most popular sport, American football.
That is a driver's license.
See, in America, you'd say driver's license, right? We say driving license. This is actually a UK driving license, which is why it says on the front driving license. But
Makes sense.
Little difference, but I never actually knew that.
what's that?
That's a closet.
Wardrobe.
Closet.
I've heard that.
What does she have? She looks ill. She's got a swollen neck.
That's mono.
She has mono.
Yeah.
Mono what?
Nucleosis?
Mono.
We call that glandular fever.
AKA the kissing disease.
What's this?
Cotton candy.
Candy floss.
Candy floss? Does it really floss your teeth though? I mean, I don't think of floss when I think of that.
That's a garbage bin.
Dustbin. I would say this
A lot more goes in there than dust.
looks like a nice place to take a holiday.
Oh, that's so a vacation.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
That one's a common one.
Garbage man.
He's the dustman.
What's it with their thing calling trash dust? Dust is dust. It's like the thin layer. If you leave things too long without cleaning it off, it's dust. It's way different than trash.
That is a gas station.
Petrol station.
Check that one.
What's he doing?
I think in the last video, that's where I heard that one.
Running.
With a yeah, but what's he
Oh,
doing?
he's going
out
grocery shopping.
grocery shopping. We would just say
Do you usually go grocery shopping while you're like running?
food shopping. I'm going on a food shop.
He's grocery shopping.
At least that's what I would say.
I've heard that term.
That's an elevator.
Lift.
I've heard that.
That's a jump rope.
Skipping rope.
I don't think I've ever heard skipping rope before. Skipping is like what you do with stones or like with little kids when you're jumping.
Number plate.
Gummy bear.
Don't some of them have letters though? That's not completely accurate.
Oh.
Yeah. But what do you call that? We say they're sweets. They
I'd
look like
say those
sweets.
are candy. That's candy.
Sweets. We say
Candy.
sweets. What's that?
Herb.
Herbs. There's an H.
Herbs.
There's an H at the beginning. So do you not say
That's
that?
a silent H.
A silent H. We'd say herbs. Herbs.
Oh,
Plaid.
no.
Tartan.
Tartan. I've definitely never heard that one before.
Sneakers.
Trainers.
I know that one.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
What do you call biscuits then?
Check.
Check.
See, that makes more sense, just the mild different British spelling versus English spelling.
Check.
Bill.
Fries.
Chips.
What do you call now, are chips just also chips? I mean, they're completely different things.
Chips.
Crisps.
Oh, that's a terrible name for them. Those are chips. Crisps are another separate thing. Usually they're like baked. I like those, like the baked chips almost are like crisps.
Chips.
Crisps.
What are those? Baked
Sidewalk.
Pavement.
Street.
Crisps? That makes sense.
Road.
Road.
What would you call this middle bit?
Street.
Well, if you were walking along
Road.
that bit, I
I'd
would say
call
get
it
off the
road
road,
or
come on the
street.
pavement. What would you
I'd say
say?
get off the street onto the sidewalk.
Yeah, I'd say either. I would say both depending on the day.
Oh, that's okay. So that's double different then. What are these?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. For short, for all of this.
Veggies.
Veggies. We would say just say veg. What's she watching here?
She's watching a movie.
We would say film. Brits would say film. Americans would say
Movie.
movie.
Oh, behave.
What's this?
A movie theater.
Cinema. We would say cinema. A cinema is a place you watch a film.
A movie theater is where you'd go to watch a movie.
I guess that makes sense as well. Last but not least,
Fanny pack.
bum bag.
They're both terrible names. You couldn't at least like change it with a better name than fanny pack. You had to make it just equally as bad, but in a different way. Plus, it's in your front. I don't know why either of them say fanny. The pack is front forward usually. I mean, I guess you could wear it back forward, but most people wear it front forward. Yeah. Anyway, that was another interesting one of the differences. And again, I did not know way more of them than I thought, especially with the amount of British shows and movies and things that I've watched over the years. I feel like more of those I would have heard the terminology for more of those, because a lot of those are common items or things or places, but learn something new every day. Until next time, have a good one.